Hello, hello. Welcome to the first of the weekly Tarot Tuesday readings where I touch base with the universe and see what the collective needs to hear for the week. If this is your first time here and first time seeing or hearing my voice, my name is Sydney, aka Soulful Sydney 333. I am a spiritual intuitive healer. What that means is I use these cards to help you tap into the inner parts of yourself that you've been neglecting, that you're not listening to, your subconscious. I am not psychic. I cannot read into your future. I can just help you tap into your inner self. That's my job. Now, with that being said, it is a collective reading. The energy that is the most urgent, the messages that are most urgent are the energies that will come forth. So if this reading does not feel like it resonates with you, that's okay. I do daily shorter collective readings that might resonate with you, or next week's message might resonate with you. But if you don't feel called to stay, that's okay. Keep moving. I appreciate you for stopping by anyway. And if you are not new and you're returning, thank you for keeping up and staying in touch with me. It is very much appreciated. Now, let's shuffle these cards and see what the collective has in store for your week. I know it is Tuesday, but it's still early enough in the week. And I figured, because Monday can be a little rocky transition for people sometimes, that Tuesday was a good day to do something like this. That's why it's called Tarot Tuesday. Now, I did do a pilot episode talking about tarot, the different decks that I have, and where it hits on the different body parts and the energies. Now, keep in mind, tarot does not have gender. It is energy-based. It is masculine and feminine energy. There's no he, she, they, it, them. It is masculine and feminine energy. That's it. Now, I'm saying that just so people don't get confused. I love love. I'm here for it. I'm here for all the love. Do whatever makes you happy. I don't judge, right? I just sit here and look as happy as can be. That's what it says on my shirt. All right. Okay, Spirit. Right now, for the people that aren't watching the video, I have my cards on my heart. My eyes are closed, and I'm just channeling the energy for the week. Okay, Spirit, what do the people need to hear for this coming week? All right, here we go. Now, as these come out, left side is receiving energy, right side is action. You can also look at left side is feminine, right side is masculine energy. All right, everything that has come flying out has been on my left side. And so far, it's pretty good energy. So, let's see, I'm gonna do 3 shuffles. We'll see what comes out. I just realized that I did not say the deck I'm doing. So, let me pull that out real quick. I'm doing the Zodiac deck. And then I also have the Angel Numbers deck for a little, extra layer of protective support. Okay. Wow, okay. So we have cards getting stuck between, okay, left side. Ooh, okay. There's a lot going on. We have Earth energy, which is Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have Cups energy, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and we have fire energy. Why am I blinking? Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Sorry. Yeah, so we have all of the elements here. Let's see. Okay, ooh, wow. We have 3 queens out, so that's good. Okay. So the queen represents the water of each deck. So the queens represent the nurturers. They attract. They don't hunt. They attract. Everything comes to them. So let's see. And then I like to look at the crown. So I pulled 2 cards off the crown. The crown represents your immediate future and present. And then I'm going to pull a couple of cards off of the vault. And I put them at the other side. All right. So I'm going to do 3 cards at a time. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles rules like you're working towards your dream, right? You're focused. You're working towards your dreams. However, we have the 2 queens coming out. So we have the Queen of Cups, which is the Queen of Emotions. So that's water of water. And then Queen of Wands, that's fire. That's the water of fire. So it's giving you, it's giving balance between emotional wants and desires, right? So it's saying you're working towards your desires. You're working towards what your heart wants. So that's the theme of this week. Then coming out, so the opening of the reading sets the tone of the reading. So now the middle of the reading is kind of like what you're transitioning out of. So we have the 5 of Swords, which rules mental clarity, or you're letting go of false mentalities that aren't serving you. And the 8 of Swords means you're moving out of like a mental imprisonment, like you're keeping yourself like locked down in mental torment. Now, moving on, we got a lot of Wands energy in here. So 8 of Wands is like something's coming in fast, right? 8 of Wands could be like an incoming message, an incoming offer. So maybe this reading resonates for a transition in a current relationship status. Take how it resonates. I'm just the messenger. So the 8 of Wands rules incoming energy, right? It's fast-paced incoming energy. And you see it's going from right to left, right? So it's coming in. You're receiving it. Then the 7 of Cups. So the 7 is reevaluating, right? So the fact that it came out in reverse, it means you know what you want emotionally. You're not reevaluating. You're not stuck in limbo. You're letting go of whatever was holding you back emotionally. And because of that, the world. The world. I always say when the world comes out, it's like the world is your oyster. It's like you're letting things come to you. You're letting beautiful, positive things. You're believing what is meant to be yours is yours. And that's beautiful. Then the Hermit represents, that's actually in Virgo. It represents an introspective period. So it means that deep introspective period that you went through, it's over. It's done. You're moving on. And you're coming into a more grounded energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the most meticulous, slow-moving knight, because the knight is fire. So it's fire of earth. So it's giving like a slow-moving, grounded energy. So you're moving out of that introspection and moving into the direction you want. Now, the 5 of Pentacles, you can see that they're crying. So if this was the 5 of Cups, I would say you're crying over spilled milk, right? You're focusing on the lack and not what you have. So with the 5 of Pentacles, you're moving out of whatever false foundations you were building materially that didn't serve you, or you're focusing on what you want and where you want to go. And I say that because the Queen of Pentacles, you're attracting what you want materially, materialistically. You're attracting what you want. That's why you have the Queen of Pentacles here. She is the water of earth. Queens are nurturing, right? Now, to finish the reading before we get into the crown and the vault, we have the 9 of Cups, and that is emotional wish fulfillment. 9 means you're right there. 10 is at the finish line. 9 is you're right there. You're right there at emotional wish fulfillment. So your heart is happy with where you're headed. So keep on that path. Just drop the card. Keep on that path. Now, I'm actually going to start with the vault first. So for the vault, we have the Empress, which is like all of the queens together, right? So it rules all of the queens together. So that's the Queen of Wands, which is your confidence, your sex appeal, your drive, your desire. Your Queen of Cups is your bleeding heart. Your Queen of Pentacles is, the Queen of Wands also represents like craft as well. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, business savvy, someone who knows what they want, someone who goes after what they want. Remember, there's no gender in tarot, so this could apply however. And I'm missing one cups. And Queen of Swords is, you know, mental clarity, also having very clear-cut boundaries, right? So the Empress being at the vault means you're moving out of that lack mentality. You're stepping into your power. And I say that because Five of Cups, you're no longer, you were focusing on what you didn't have. And now I feel like you're focusing on those 2 full cups behind you. You're turning your back on the lack. And Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is fast incoming communication, right? Because swords is air. So whether this is a collaboration coming in, an important conversation coming in, there's something coming in fast because we have action going from right to left. So you're receiving this. And now, to go with this coming in, right? This fast moving energy, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot also moves fast paced moving energy, but also victories, right? The Chariot rules victories and movement and velocity. And because this was at the top, completely covering the Ten of Pentacles, which is structural wish fulfillment. This is everything. This is happy life, happy, you know, wife, home, children, whatever you want to call it. This is all of your dreams coming true, and it's coming in fast. So now let's look at the angel number deck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle them. There's 100 cards. I can't hold all of them. I can shuffle all of them together, but I can't hold all of them. So I'll split the deck in half and I'll shuffle each side twice. And whichever cards come out will be what you need to hear / see. Okay. It's very hard to shuffle. These cards are very wide, so I apologize. All right. Let's do a knock. Just what do they need to hear? All right, we're going to split them in half now. All right, Spirit, talk to me. What do they need to hear? All right, we have 201 patterns. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Gather strengths, focus on your talents. So it's asking you to develop patterns that speak to who you want to be and to celebrate who you are, right? Focus on your talents. Focus on what makes you strong. What are your strong points? What are your weaknesses? Now, 644, struggle. Self-created stress is unhealthy. What in your life right now is causing you unnecessary stress? What can you let go of that is no longer serving you so you can get to this fulfillment here, this fulfillment that's coming in fast, which was the Chariot covering the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. We have 291, set priorities, say no to distractions, moving forward. Again, asking you to release what no longer serves you. Any unnecessary stress that is in your life that doesn't need to be, let it go. Let it go. All right. Now, we're shuffling the other side. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, okay, we have 8:30, start small, how you begin matters, right? So set the intention and follow through. This is the theme. The theme is giving new beginnings, new and improved you, and we're not going back to the old ways because the old ways don't work. We have new patterns for a new and improved version of you, and you need to follow through with that. All right, let's see. What else? All right, yeah, these three wanted to come out. And all right, let's see what the last three were. Okay, we have 111, screenshot, pause your thinking, and hit the reset button. Again, reset is the new version of you. It's just reiterating what I said. 227, befriend fear. You are stronger than your fears. Push past your fears. Use fear as fuel. If you get stuck behind your fear, you're not going to go anywhere in life. And 777, what did I just say? face fear. It says trust the divine. Trust that spirit has your back. Okay? Trust that spirit has your back. Trust that the universe has your back. That if you follow your heart and you stay on the path and the trajectory you're currently on, which is that chariot, that 10 of Pentacles energy of straightforward, everything will work out. Your life will look so different than what it was. And you will be living the life you never thought you could. The life that you dreamed of having but couldn't taste and touch. And now it's here. It's at the tips of your fingertips. It's right there. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you want a reading, you can email soulfulsydney333@gmail.com, or you can go to the website soulfulsydney333.square.site to book with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you next week, or on Instagram for the meaningful messages that I post in the evenings and the collective readings that I post during the day. Thank you so much.